Misi yang kedua, nanya dulu deh. Aduh, belum kebuka ini dulu deh. Yang ada di atas, yang gampang sini lagi. Saya kira yang jadi udah. Mana sih? Oh iya nih.
This is not the end.
Coba. Nggak ada hidup lagi. Nggak punya. Harus ke atas.
Told you I'd win. Get him.
Sini kali ya.
spot sights.
My.
Cool it.
Indonesia bosnya nih. Weh.
Dodge this.
Let's spark things up a little.
Nggak dapat dari sini.
Freeze. Cool it. How fortunate.
Halo, selamat datang.
What's the hurry?
Get
Hup. Di belakang.
Hup. Hip. Hip.
Oh, so sorry.
Salah.
Let it rain.
Hup. Ha!
Lanjut dulu ke ambil daging ini babi. Halo, bantu share dong guys. Bang, enak aja dibuka tangan apa sih ini?
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Apa sih ini maksudnya itu? Mulai tantangan lagi.
this an answer from this world?
Kita lanjut ke misi selanjutnya. Mana nih? Oh, deket. Deket.
Terra Smash! What?
You're in for a little shock.
Huh?
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze! What's the hurry? Terra Smash! Cool it!
Yep. Come a little closer.
Yeah!
Surrender and I'll be gentle. Hit.
Ada ini di mana? Nggak kena.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it!
Kita lanjut lagi ke misi satu lagi ya. Oh iya itu. Ini ikuti. Kita kesini. Buat isi darah dulu.
No pain, no gain. Yep. You're in for a little shock.
Oh itu. Where?
Hit. Yep. Hit. Hit. Yeah.
No escape.
Yep. You're in for a little shock. Hit. Hit. Let's spark things up a little. Come a little close. Yeah. You're in for a little shock.
Ah!
Ada ini. Nggak ada. Teleport dulu. Oke, karena masih hariannya guys, kita kirim dulu hadiahnya. Sampai
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well, thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to...
misi harian itu experience-nya dapat 500. Bikin cepet main keren. Jangan lewatin misi harian.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sama ini nih. Dapetin item, nah tuh kayak gini. Kita cari yang lain. Nah ini dia. Nah ini juga. kita mau apa? Ke harbor. Nah, kita selesaiin dulu misi utamanya deh. Pasang semua tuh. Nggak ada yang
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this. Ha! Ha! Freeze. Ah! Quick!
Don't be such a brute. You're in for a little.
Terra Smash!
kan. Duh, 10 masih jauh. 3 bahan.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master G-Luke.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Oke. Mulai. Oke, sekarang kita ke mana?
Well, that's not bad.
Wow, ada sesuatu di atas. Bisa ke atas? Nggak bisa bang. Jalan lain. Oke, makan lagi. Udah bener. Nah, satu misi rupanya kalahin musuh.
Dodge this.
Come a little closer. You're in for...
Freeze.
Come a little closer.
Terra smash.
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this.
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair? Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt all know of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls, but it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my response. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly be...
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler.
The Traveler?
Uy, kan karakter utama.
Well, you could say that. You're definitely... But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to this... Which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off? She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger!
Hey, nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, Honorary Knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon!
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Aduh. Darah dulu dong. Kita masuk ke
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little.
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Cool it!
Oh my.
masak apa? Coba masak apa?
Freeze! Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
Yeah.
Another target tracked down by...
Dodge this!
Come a little closer. What do you think, cutie?
Cool it.
Yep.
Freeze.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier.
Enemy attack! Prepare!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Lily, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly trail camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Capok
Oh, so sorry.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our
Saya
plans.
suka main barbar dan
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Terra Smash!
mana?
Is this an answer from this
Jauh.
world?
Mic-nya kejauhan mic-nya. Oke.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck. Hey, check out that roof! Is there a giant hole in it?
I suppose we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up!
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Kasih kopi biar ada.
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Bangke. Ah, udah.
Hey! No escape!
Come a little closer.
Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Oh, ada level-level. Tahap. Saya masih nyelesain dulu.
No pain, no gain.
Mau start nanti kalau udah beres pindah ke misi gue baru lanjut, oke? Dari kemarin main terus tiap hari, cuman di live main. Kalau di live nggak main.
Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Kebuka mapnya. Oke. Kita isi. Oke.
Quite the find.
Naik ke atas.
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by...
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the four... Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Quite the find.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals?
He doesn't walk in.
You...
Loh, mana tadi? Itu tuh. Itu sama itu. Ini dulu. Nah, ini. Ya itu yang itu kan ada cahaya itu tuh. Oh karakter, kalau karakter dulu jarang main gacha. Masih pakai yang gratisan aja.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic!
No,
It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Masih ada di atas. Gimana ngalahinnya lepas?
You're in for...
Dodge this!
No pain, no gain.
Bang nggak ada efisiennya. Mana lagi?
Hit!
Quick! Freeze!
You come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Satu lagi. Lagi mana? Satu lagi mana? Nggak ada. Oh itu. Aduh. Dikit lagi masuk itu. Coba lagi. Cuman dua. Satu lagi mana?
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Jauh ya. Keluar sih dan siapa yang
You're in for a little shock.
on.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Ah! Ah! Ha! Ah!
Wow, like-nya 2000. Datang dari mana itu 2000?
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end. Despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, responsibility perhaps. What about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic and its citizens enjoy the I hope the dragon that once no one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt, and no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his
Saat kita lawan si Stormtail. Epic ini. Kita mulai. Mulai lawan Stormtail kalau nggak salah ini sambil terbang.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Lawan naga. Jadi keinget permainan Game Master.
Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
Aduh. Alah, emang.
I'll extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
Epic lawan naga. Kenapa Genshin Impact gak dibikin VR? Lagi nyampe. Susah. Ya, susah. Jauh lagi. Wah, kena. Kena lagi. Keluar.
Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Kemana? Oh ini.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Ha, yeah.
Istirahat dulu. Yang gede, yang gede, yang gede. Nah ini. Nah ini. Nah ini.
Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Biar lagi, biar lagi.
Yahoo! Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Terra Smash!
Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the storm terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems storm terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Bantu siya sama tetep layar. Makasih. Ya, loading dulu. Colombiana nggak ngasih kopi, Colombiana.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how... When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Makasih tahu udah follow.
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that weird Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it. They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken... That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory. Now, I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on par. Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up.
Selesai misinya. Kita
Ta-da!
dapat Barbara.
Ta-da! Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you. Ta-da! Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiang. Everything's ready. Let's go. Let the magic begin.
Nanti deh. Oh ini spiral alis. Oke, apa ini? Coba nanti lah. Belum maksimal, maksimalin dulu. bagusan dikit nih efeknya. Nggak ada. Ya udah, ini aja. Oke. Jangan sih. Bisa Blackpink bagus. Tiga bahan. Ada kemah lagi. Oh ini nih kemah, bukan kemah apa itu. Oke.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill, Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost... Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval. What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clan Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't.
Susah lawan Storm Terror. Pengen lawan.
Long live the heroes! Many trade routes have closed due to the storm terror. I cannot imagine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relation... For that, we have you to... As long as we have the Knights of Favonius...
Okay. Mana?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain...
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect...
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me.
So what you thinking about that?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order through various means. I managed to gather some rather interesting The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised...
What exactly did you have to do to find this?
Let's just say I'm blessed with... There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her... Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what... But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please.
Duduk di samping ember. Disuruh ngedet kita. Oke, ngedet dulu.
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until...
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd bet...
Kita disuruh ke danau. Kita kemana jalannya? Kemana? Disuruh loncat.
Have you heard? Storm
Terror? Did something bad happen again?
Banyak yang ngomongin sombong. Baru udah tahu saya terpenuhi sih.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of... Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out...
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal is...
We, did
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church is always...
Udah rusak.
The Holy Liar! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Ambak batasnya di sini.
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the liar again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Liar. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
Kabur.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
Anjir, you know it.
Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers. Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirky wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
You should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Buat pingsan. Kinesisnya diambil, kita dibikin pingsan. Lalu
Honorary Knight, you're awake!
bakal lagi.
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient, but he just said it's completely normal.
He left? Already?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon.
Pohon mana? Coba kita lihat. Pohon mana? Yang ini loh, ada ini di pohon ini. Iya.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do... so you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with... Or, as you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people... In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to select...
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need... Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. Known? It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljärni Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to.
Jadi pemimpinnya itu Saritsa. Nah, siapa Saritsa ini?
The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal an... how should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day.
Archon Cryo.
If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain...
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must the birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the... Great! So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the 7 nations.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that. The Tsaritsa. I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she... Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to... If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the Descension ritual...
Oke, ini si Archonnya sekarang kita ke Liyue. Sebelumnya kita masuk cuman ini udah masuk misi utama. Quest akun. Nah ini quest akun. Ini ke Yue tapi belum kebuka. Dan bisa kita kerjain. Cuman di quest story. Banyak juga nih. Aduh. Yaudah. Lagi. Kita bisa leveling. Raya dan Sisong. Ini datang apa sih? Wow. Oh, bintang 3. Salah. Karakternya bintang berapa nih? Ini terus kita coba dulu sih coba. Geonya enggak ya, waktu geo itu api. Oke.
Leave it to me.
Coba kita coba si gimana sih Cung? Oh jadi area. Menghantam tanah dengan pedangnya dan mengakibatkan ledakan kayu dalam area melingkar di depannya mengakibatkan kayu dinyat. Setelah jeda singkat, udara dingin yang diciptakan oleh ledakan kayu akan bersatu menjadi sebuah congkok force field. Karakter lainnya menggunakan sword, claymore, dan polearm akan menerima killing fusion. Lebih besar ininya. Oke. Askan butuh apa? Wah, info. Ini deh. lubang, tapi lubang yang mana ya? Ini gini. Ini kalau nggak salah. Ini ada lapis di sini. Nah ya.
Fourth, my blade. Smash!
Kita beli satu lagi. Genshin-nya ada di kota. Nah, kita ke start dulu. Mana sudah full? Ini ya.
We often use these materials for thought.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Lecture kali ini. Makasih yang udah nonton di YouTube. Dan jangan lupa subscribe, komen, like. Jangan lupa juga nonton live stream langsungnya di TikTok selain YouTube ya. Makasih.